Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa, and today we are making breakfast. But not just any kind of breakfast, we are making healthy, decadent, chocolate-filled breakfasts that are not only allergy-friendly, free from the top 8 allergens, but they are also vegan. I'm excited to be bringing you today's video in partnership with my friends at Enjoy Life Foods. We are using their baking chocolates in today's recipes. And I just have to tell you, I absolutely love their baking chocolate. If you guys know anything about me, you know I love my sweet treats, but I also like to keep my sweet treats on the healthy side. And that is where they come in. Not only are their baking chocolates free from the top 8 allergens, but they are also healthy and they definitely do not sacrifice on flavor. Anytime you guys see me making something with chocolate chips, chocolate chunks, mini chocolate chips, it is Enjoy Life Foods, and that is what we are doing in today's video. So let's run through what recipes we're gonna make. We are starting with a secret ingredient double chocolate muffin that uses their mini chocolate chips. Then we're moving on to a chunky monkey oatmeal bowl, which uses their dark chocolate morsels. And we are finishing off today's video with a pumpkin chocolate chunk pancake that is so good, you guys are gonna love it. And like I mentioned, all of these recipes are not only vegan, they are also free from the top 8 allergens. But like I said, I promise they do not sacrifice on flavor one bit. So let's go ahead and dive into the video. So our first recipe are the double chocolate chip muffins. And we are going to start by adding some sweet potato into a bowl along with some mashed avocado, and you can use fresh or canned sweet potato, some maple syrup for sweetness, some flaxseed meal and water to act as our egg replacement, and then we're just going to beat this all together until it is as smooth as possible. Then you can just set this aside for about 5 minutes, let it sit, and the flaxseed meal and water will kind of gel together and become our egg. And then you can stir in some non-dairy milk, and this will just loosen up the batter a little bit, and then we can add our dry ingredients. For our dry ingredients, we are using oat flour, quinoa flour, tapioca starch, some raw cacao powder, baking powder, cinnamon, and sea salt. And you are just going to stir this together until a batter forms. And the batter consistency that you want is kind of a thick brownie batter. And once you get that, we are going to add in our mini chocolate chips. Of course, I'm using the Enjoy Life mini chocolate chips here, and I'm using about half a cup. So I pour those into the batter and then just fold it all together. And then we're just going to scoop the muffin batter into our prepared pan. And this recipe yields 9 muffins, so use a 12-cup muffin tin and fill them about 3/4 of the way full. And then you can just sprinkle on some of those Enjoy Life Foods mini chocolate chips and pop this in a 375-degree oven for about 18 minutes. Once you pull them out, you're going to let them sit for about 5 minutes, and then you can remove them from the pan and then transfer them to a wire rack and let them cool completely before you dive into them. If you want to eat them warm, you can reheat them after they have cooled. It's just going to help them have a better texture if you let them cool completely. And there you go. There's the finished chocolate chip muffin recipe. Our second recipe is the Chunky Monkey Oatmeal Bowls, and we're going to start by mashing a banana in a small bowl and just mash it until you get it completely smooth. And then we're going to add our oats into a saucepan. I am using a combination of rolled oats and quinoa flakes, but I also love just traditional rolled oats and quick cooking oats. It gives it a nice texture. You're also going to add in some vanilla powder or vanilla extract, as well as some water. And then we're just going to bring this mixture to a boil and kind of let it simmer and stir it every once in a while until it becomes kind of thick. Then you can add in your mashed banana, some sunflower seed butter. Stir that all together until it gets to your desired texture. And then we're just going to transfer this into our bowl and we are going to move on to the toppings. So to make this the Chunky Monkey flavor, we are using another half of a banana on top, and I just thinly slice this, as well as a generous drizzle of sunflower seed butter. And of course we need some chocolate, so we are sprinkling on some of Enjoy Life Foods dark chocolate morsels. And I like to let this sit for a little bit so it gets nice and melty. And you can see the chocolate is melting beautifully into the oatmeal. Take a bite and you are good to go. Our last and final recipe is for these pumpkin chocolate chunk pancakes. And we are going to start with our dry ingredients, which is brown rice flour, sorghum flour, quinoa flakes, and tapioca starch, as well as some baking powder, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and sea salt. And then you're just going to whisk this together and set it aside. For our liquid ingredients, we are using 2 tablespoons of flaxseed meal, 6 tablespoons of water to make 2 flax eggs, as well as our pumpkin puree, non-dairy milk, maple syrup, and vanilla extract, and just whisk that together until it is completely smooth. And then we can pour this into our dry ingredients and stir it all together until we get a smooth pancake batter. For the chocolate, we are using Enjoy Life Foods Mega Chunks. These are amazing inside of these pancakes. And you're just gonna fold in about half a cup of those. Add some non-dairy milk if you feel like the batter is a little bit too dry. It depends on how long it has sat. And then we can go ahead and cook this. So I'm cooking these over medium-low heat. I just spray a nonstick pan with a little bit of cooking spray, and I am using about 1/4 cup of batter per pancake. And then you can let this cook until bubbles start to form, which should be about 2 to 3 minutes. And then just flip it over and cook it for another minute or so and repeat until all of your batter has been used. To serve, we are just going to stack up these lovely fluffy pancakes. Top them with a few more chocolate chunks and a generous helping of maple syrup, and it is time to dig in. These pancakes are so fluffy, they taste absolutely amazing. They are not too sweet, and they are just perfect for fall. And there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I would love to know which breakfast recipe you are excited to try first. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment box below and let us know which one you're gonna make. I also want to thank Enjoy Life Foods for joining us in today's video. I have left all of their information in the description box below, so you can hop on over to the website, check out all of their products. Like I mentioned, everything is allergy-free and also vegan. So I'm really excited for you guys to check out their products, and I cannot recommend their baking chocolate enough. It is by far my favorite, and I always keep it in my pantry. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I would love for you to join our family here on YouTube. There's a red button right below this video that says subscribe. You can hit that button and it will automatically subscribe you. I've also put a button on the next screen, so you can do that as well. And other than that, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!